It is homecoming week for the University of Tennessee. Along with the games, parades, there's also some great entertainment with UT coming up in town. The University of Tennessee School of Music Opera Theater program will host an upcoming performance, and James Kennan Mitchell is here with more about this. James, thanks for being with us this afternoon.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, let's first talk about this big performance.
Yeah, so we are presenting a double bill of two Italian comedies. The first is Rossini's La Cambiale di Matrimonio, which means simply the marriage contract. And the second is Amelia al Ballo, which means Amelia goes to the ball. It's two great, fun, quirky comedies that are actually sort of the two pieces that put those composers on the map. They were both their first sort of big hits. So they're exciting pieces to put together and a really fun evening.
Well, it sounds like these are pieces that might be good entry points as well for people who maybe have not ever been to the opera.
Yes, absolutely. If you think about the roots of all of the comedy that we watch on television today, like any of your favorite half-hour sitcoms, whether it's Big Bang Theory or Abbott Elementary or Friends or anything, even I Love Lucy, is all sort of tied back to Italian comedy troupes that would go out through Italy and would improvise in the streets and tell their stories that way. And that's sort of the basis of the writing that led to this kind of operas. So they are filled with slapstick and with humor that is really tied to the same kind of jokes that we tell today. And we have translations above the stage, so they're very easy to understand. But there is a lot of great punchy music, but also really, really fun stories and characters that are just zany and crazy and, yeah, easy to relate to.
And how many UT students are going to be involved in this production?
We have, on stage, we have a little under 30. And then we have even more backstage. We have a lot of people, behind the scenes, moving things and getting things, keeping things going, keeping us looking good and lit and all of those things. But we have about a cast of a little under 30.
That's quite a large cast, because I feel like not everyone can study or perform opera. So this is really a talent that takes some time to curate, too.
Yes, for sure, absolutely. And I mentioned, the comedy is slapstick and crazy. It's a lot of sort of patting their heads and rubbing their stomach at the same time. There's a lot of multitasking for them to be running around and doing all of this physical comedy, but also singing in a foreign language and singing incredibly difficult music.
Of course. Yeah. And so if people want to come out and see this, let's talk about when and where.
Yes, so we are performing at the beautiful historic Bijou Theatre. We are there tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. on Friday, and then we have two shows on Saturday, a matinee at 2:30 and an evening at 7:30, and then this Sunday the 16th we close with a show at 2:30.
And how fun is it to be able to go to the Bijou to perform?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's my favorite place to get to have that be my office. Is just the greatest gift.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by this afternoon, and break a leg on those performances this weekend.
Thank you for having me.